Hi and welcome back to Sci-Fi fans. If this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, this is what it's generally about, and that is movie trivia. I do videos on a regular basis where I discuss films and I highlight things that you may or may not know about those particular movies. I'm also building an R2D2 unit from Fan Home. Those videos are available on a separate playlist and they will be linked somewhere in there for you to go and watch after this one. So today I'd like to talk about the 1985 film The Breakfast Club. What is The Breakfast Club? Breakfast Club is a film about a school misfits that end up in detention on a Saturday morning, and it's about how they form friendships and they just kind of gel and bond over the detention period. They also get up to one or two shenanigans that they shouldn't really do whilst being on detention. So if you haven't seen The Breakfast Club, I do recommend that you take time out of your day and watch the movie. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's got a stellar cast actually, and a lot of the actors in Breakfast Club were just really starting off in their career, so they were probably paid a pittance for this film and then went on to make millions further on. One film that reminds me of that is The Outsiders. Now, if you haven't seen The Outsiders, it's got Tom Cruise, Matt Dillon, Patrick Swayze and a couple of other actors that their careers were just kind of taken off at that point, and I'll probably do a video on The Outsiders as well at some time. Anyway, on with the show, as they say, and here are my top 5 things that you didn't know about the 1985 film Breakfast Club. There is a scene in The Breakfast Club where all the kids sit down on the floor in the library and they discuss the reasons why they've been sent to detention. This was totally ad-libbed, as the director wanted them just to come up with the stories themselves kind of on the spot. And I think that works because it is quite a good scene in the film. When it comes to making a film, the time that it takes to write the script can take anywhere up to 6 months to a year. However, John Hughes was able to write the script for Breakfast Club in 2 days, the 4th and the 5th of July in 1982. Brian Johnson's character, Anthony Michael Hall, has a mother and sister in the film. These were actually played by his real mother and sister. It's not unusual for directors to have a cameo in their own films, Alfred Hitchcock being the prime example. However, there is a different cameo in this particular film. The BMW being driven by Tim Gamble actually belonged to John Hughes, the director. In the scene where the cast are seen smoking marijuana, they weren't actually given marijuana, and for obvious reasons. What they were actually smoking was oregano. Before I get to the next fun trivia, I'd just like to mention that Sci-Fi Fans has merchandise available on Teespring. There is a link in the box below. I'd really appreciate if you go and check out the merchandise store. And if you want to support this channel, please comment, like and follow and spread the word so we can grow a nice community here dedicated to talking pop culture. I'd love this channel to reach 500 and that's this year's goal, and I'd really appreciate your support if you help me do that. So cheers, and on with number 5. As I've said in previous videos, and it's quite obvious, you need to have good chemistry with the cast in order to have good chemistry on screen. Although some actors and actresses can hide their disdain for their colleagues on screen, most of the time, to get a real feel of good chemistry, they need to have that with them all the time. And it's no surprise to me that the cast and the crew would quite often play basketball in the hall when they weren't filming and they were between takes. And that's where I'm going to end this video on The Breakfast Club. If you've enjoyed yourself here, please give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you've got anything positive or negative to say about my content, leave it in the box below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for your support, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you then. Cheers.